Hello and welcome to a new video. And as you can see, it's a very mystery parcel. Now what I can tell you is it is Blu-ray related. Now this is from Music Magpie. Now they were doing a deal where it's two Blu-rays for £3. Ordinarily each of the Blu-rays would have been £1.99, so if you round it off it would have been £4, so you're saving £1. Now I know what the films are, but as of which order they're going to come out as. Now, I do actually own these Blu-rays already, but as steelbooks. And with some of the videos by the time this is uploaded, you wouldn't have known the reason why I've rebought them as normal Blu-rays. It's more to do with, obviously, that I want to protect the steelbook versions I've got, because obviously the valuation of steelbooks are kind of going up, or they can actually go down as well. But yeah, I'm trying to do the best I can to preserve the Blu-ray steelbooks I've got. Now, some of the movies I do have, most of them I'm not going to be replacing at all. It's just particular key movies, and obviously the artwork as to why I'm going to be preserving them. So we shall begin the unboxing with whichever movie comes out first, and we shall do the second one on a separate video. I trust your Stanley knife. Maybe we're just going to tear it. Maybe we don't need it. That's going to be interesting to see what one it is. Yep. So this is the movie Justice League. Now we'll do a little bit of history there. Now again, I do own this already. As you can see, it's a beautiful steelbook where it's debossed, and obviously it's got some gloss on it. And obviously there was controversy with the movie, obviously, where it was directed by Zack Snyder, and he had personal issues in his family. And the movie bits of it were reshot with I'm trying to remember the guy's name again. Joss Whedon, who then reshot bits of the movie. So basically the original intent for the movie was changed, and I think even some designs of the villain were changed, and obviously they even put more color in it. They would later then release the movie as Zack Snyder's version, which was the original, pretty much a 3-hour cut version, which obviously was the better version of it. But I didn't mind Justice League, and again with the original cut of it. Again, the problem is that if they had changed his script and the ideas of what we're going to do before the actual production began, I think you wouldn't have had so many problems with it. But changing it while you've pretty much filmed the movie, so you're pretty much getting a completely different movie, is a bit of a weird thing to do, because it ends up making the movie a bit disjointed. Then there was obviously when Henry Cavill was filming Mission Impossible, I think it was Rogue. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of the actual movie itself. But he was filming a Mission Impossible movie, and he had a moustache in it. And DC basically Warner Bros. Wanted him to shave it off, but then Paramount didn't want to, because obviously sometimes they do reshoots. Sometimes you can pay them extra money, the opposition companies money for them and the compensation, if you will, but then it didn't go through. So then they tried to CGI the moustache, which had various different disastrous outcomes in terms of doing that. And as before, we would then eventually get Zack Snyder's version of Justice League, which for years we've wanted to see a live action Justice League movie, but part of the problem was obviously you're not getting the build up of the other characters, which was part of the actual problem, right, with the actual movie itself. I'm trying to find some more stuff in it. So we have the Justice League movie, which came out obviously in 2017. Was directed by Zack Snyder, and obviously Joss Whedon finished some of the movie. We starred Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ezra Miller, Jason Momoa, Ray Fisher, Amy Adams, Jeremy Irons, Diane Lane, Ciarán Hinds, Connie Nielsen, and J.K. Simmons. and let's see when the movie was released. The release dates for the movie were November 13th, 2017 in the Dolby Theatre, November 17th in 2017 in the United States, and the runtime of the movie was 120 minutes. It was made in a budget of $300 million, and it made a box office of $661.3 million. But again, as I said, for what it was, I enjoyed the movie. Again, you can see the disjointedness in terms of the movie. The ending with Flash running against Superman, that's classic. That's classic from the comics. I think what they were trying to do was the complaints of Batman and Superman being a bit too dark, and in terms of the tone of the actual movie, and they were trying to copy what Marvel was doing and trying to make it more colourful and more appealing to a wider audience, which I can see what they were trying to do, but the fact is that they should have wrote it like that in the first place rather than try to alter a movie that was dark into a. It's like trying to change an egg into a burger. You just can't do it, and I think that was the mistake in which that they did with the actual movie itself in trying to change the already finished film. It's different if you're adding in extra scenes in there because also you want to, put some more action scenes in there or do some added development to the actual characters or story plot. But when you're literally completely changing the structure of the movie, it doesn't kind of boil well. But as I said, I didn't mind it, and then we would later get Zack Snyder's original vision of his Justice League. So at least we actually got it, and that did get released on Blu-ray, which I do have still in a cellophane, and I haven't unboxed that yet. So I will do a video on that as well, and my review of that of that movie as well. So I will do that. I mean, I almost forgot that I didn't do that. So I'm almost glad that I did this first, and I've had that Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League on Blu-ray for years. I just haven't taken out the cellophane yet. So yeah, that just reminds me that at some point in the future we will be doing that. Again, I don't know if they're going to put any thing on the disc because well, we know Warner Brothers. It goes, fueled by the restored faith in humanity inspired by Superman, selfless act, Bruce Wayne enlists the help of his new founded ally Diana Prince, obviously Wonder Woman, to face an even greater enemy. Together, Batman and Wonder Woman work quickly and find and recruit a team of metahumans to stand against the newly awakened threat. Despite the formation of this intrepid league of heroes, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Cyborg, and The Flash, it may already be too late to save the planet from an assault of catastrophic proportions. So we've got the special features, Heart of Justice. Discover what's behind the heart and soul of DC's iconic trinity. Technology of the Justice League. See how the cool tech and tools give the Justice League a leg up. Justice League, the new heroes. Meet the amazing new members of the Justice League. Suit up the look of the League. It takes a village to outfit the world's most beloved heroes, and the return of Superman, and much more. The film is rated 12, so it's moderate fantasy violence. The movie is 120 minutes long, so that's just over 2 hours. Main feature 1080p, high definition, 16:9, I can't read that, Dolby Atmos True HD. So again, if you've got the latest or fairly new cinema setup, you're going to be in for a treat there. DTS HD Master Audio, English 5.1, Italian 5.1, Dolby Digital Catalan Spanish 5.1, Polish 5.1, English audio descriptive service, subtitles English SDH, Italian SDH, Catalan and Spanish, Greek and Polish, and the special features may not be in high definition. Audio and subtitles may vary. And yeah, it's what I thought it would be. Now, the new version of this would have come with a digital copy. Again, you just get, again, this is second hand. It just says Justice League. They didn't even put the Justice League sign in there, which is a bit disappointing. Just a boring blue disc. Again, at least the disc is in great condition, and the actual case is in good condition as well. So I'm happy about that. So that's Justice League. Anyway, so by the time this video uploads, you would have seen my YouTube short where I bought some DCU movies and animated movies on Blu-ray from HMV because I've got a sale on the DCU. So now I finally have all the DC Schneider DCU live action movies complete. Obviously, that's until James Gunn releases his DCU, obviously with Superman. So I finally got that complete, and being able to get it dirt cheap and brand new was an absolute bargain. But as I said, we will be doing an unboxing of the Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League. So we will be doing it on a future video and discussing the differences and tones of the actual story plot of this cut and his original intention of the actual movie. So this is of the 2017 movie Justice League. Anyway, I hope people enjoyed this video. Please feel free to share your friends and family. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, I would highly appreciate that. That will allow people to find my YouTube channel. And this is because of the YouTube algorithms favor the bigger YouTubers, so their channels and content get advertised on the YouTube recommendation page. So we will be nice to, also as a small content creator, for other people to find my YouTube channel and content. If you're into Blu-ray unboxings and Blu-ray Steelbook unboxings, then consider subscribing. Also, my Blu-ray and Blu-ray Steelbook collection, which you've already seen one of the version of the Justice League Steelbook. Video game unboxings, video game playthroughs, a monthly vlog, which tells you what I've been up for the past month, what I'll be up to next month, rant videos when they deem necessary, YouTube shorts, comic books new. Absolutely been loving, pardon the pun, the Absolute series that DC have been doing. Really been enjoying that. And my comic book collection, we've been collecting over the last few decades. And comic book graphic novels, comic book figures and statues. You already would have seen, if you already haven't checked it out, the Superboy Prime unboxing figure by McFarlane Toys. Highly recommend checking out the video. And if you're a Superboy or a Superman DC fan or a comic book fan, highly recommend checking it out. I do have some other figures and statues which I got from Christmas just gone, the January sale, previous Christmases and the previous January sales as well, and also previous birthdays. And also I was donated some figures and statues from a friend of mine, and you've seen some of them already from a few years ago. And these figures will be DC and Marvel related because I love comics regardless of whether it's DC or Marvel. Movie and TV show reviews and recommendations. Those will be the recommendations will be YouTube shorts. Same with the movies as well. Food and drink reviews, clothing pickups, art books. Whether it's you would have seen Black Panther, Wakanda. You would have seen that art book which I did a couple of months ago. Fantastic art book. Highly recommend checking out the video and getting it if you can, which I got from Forbidden Planet. And also the art and making of Pacific Rim Uprising. Not only a fantastic art book, but of a bargain of a price. Got those from Forbidden Planet and some other art books that I've got. So if you're in Holborn in central London, check out Forbidden Planet. They do have a new store in Camden. They do some fantastic sales in terms of figures, hugely discounted, and art books as well, which is how I got mine. I do have other art books that I bought in the January and Christmas and previous Christmases and previous January sales as well, and other art books that I've got over the years, especially James Bond. Again, these art books which I'll be showcasing on my channel will be movie, TV show and video game related, so I think you're going to be in for a treat. I've done appliance unboxings, whether it's been Vax carpet cleaners, Vax carpet, vacuum. Also gadgets, memorabilia, which I've also which will be Back to the Future related, which I won't spoil what they're going to be. One of my videos, you actually seen a quick glimpse of what one of them is going to be, so check out to find out which video that might be in. I'm not giving any clues. I did a video on VHS, which was the format before DVD, and that was of Back to the Future, which I hope people enjoyed. Right, the memories of my memories of that movie, and the memories of VHS. I will be doing Back to the Future Part 2 and also Back to Part 3, my memories on those particular movies. And a friend of mine donated me the Back to the Future trilogy on VHS. And I think I do have my VHS player still around somewhere, which I got to dig up. Oh, I don't know if it still works or not. But yeah, I've got that. We've got accessories, whether they're for consoles, mobile phones, laptops, clothing pickups I do as well, food and drink reviews. I think I may have already said. So I think what else I do? Beauty products, whether it's body washes, shower gels, bath soaks, aftershaves, anything to do with beauty. And I do follow-up videos on those particular products as YouTube shorts to keep it short and sweet. To give you what my thoughts are, whether or not they're money for value or on the price that they will pay for. And all the items are and any item that that I get or you see my channel, it's me that's bought it, and it's either donated to me by like the PS5 and the Xbox Series X and the Xbox One, where my nephew kindly donated me those 3 consoles. So I'm not what's the word? I'm trying to think of a word. I'm not being sponsored or anything like that by any company. So you're gonna get an objective review of a particular product, especially with most of them I am paying from my own pocket. There will be an upcoming Nintendo Switch unboxing, hopefully, because I've actually pre-ordered it, so that will be in early June, and we'll do an unboxing, a thorough unboxing of the Nintendo Switch 2, and we will be doing several different comparison videos comparing the Nintendo Switch 2 to the Nintendo Switch 1. So fingers crossed we get that machine, and who knows, maybe some gameplay on the Nintendo Switch as well. So I'm trying to think on what we do, and also DIY products as well that I pick up in my travels. So yeah, there's something for everybody on my channel. I'm probably missing out other stuff, but there's tons of products of what I do on my channel, and you're always going to get an objective and impartial view on the particular products. Early 2020, Christmas 2023, sorry, we hit 500 subs. Early 2024, we hit 600, and then as of the 16th of April, we've hit 800 plus YouTube subscribers. So again, thank you to all of you who have subscribed to my YouTube channel. I really appreciate people subscribing to my YouTube channel, whether you're a long time or a newly subscriber to my channel, or maybe someone hasn't decided whether they're going to subscribe. Again, a big thank you to all of you subscribed in the viewership on my videos. I really appreciate all of you, and I'm hoping everyone else enjoyed the content. If there's any questions that you want to ask about a particular product, then please feel free to ask me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can in answering your question. And again, hopefully we can get to 900 subscribers and then big 1,000 subscribers, which is my big long time goal. And then after that, the sky's the limit. So hopefully maybe we'll get the next few months, maybe by the end of the year, or maybe this time next year. So again, big thank you to all of you. I also live stream on Twitch. It's the same name as my YouTube name, just add the number 76. I will leave the link in the description box if you're having problems trying to find it. Again, if you can, give me a follow on there. I don't have a set schedule when I live stream. This is because of my busy personal life and also health issues as well. So I don't have a set schedule of set days and times when I can live stream. So for me, it's a day-by-day basis of when I can and can't stream. Most videos of video games that I do, if they don't have any copyright music in it, I do try to export them to YouTube. So even if you can't follow me on Twitch, some of the videos will be on YouTube. And speaking of YouTube, on a rare occasion, I do live streams on YouTube. It mainly will be casual gaming, so it'll be beat 'em ups, shoot 'em ups, platform games, sports games, things like that. Even if you do miss the live streaming events, the videos will be kept up. Although it would be nice to have some live viewership, so hit the notification bell in the off chance when I do live stream. And again, as I said, the videos will be kept up even if you do miss the live streams. And just leave me to say, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe, and I'll speak to you again on the next video. Bye for now.